Jonah, chapter 1. Now the word of Yahweh was to Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying,
Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me.
But Jonah rose up to flee to Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh. And he went down to Yaphor, and found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it, to go with them to Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh. But Yahweh sent out a great wind upon the sea, and there was a mighty tempest on the sea, so that the ship was reckoned to be broken. Then the mariners were afraid, and cried every man to his God, and they cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it to them. But Jonah was gone down into the innermost parts of the ship, and he lay, and was fast asleep. So the shipmaster came to him, and said to him, What meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God, if so be that the God will think upon us, that we perish not. And they said every one to his fellow, Come, and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Then said they to him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us. What is thy occupation, and whence comest thou, and what is thy country, and of what people art thou? And he said to them, I am an Hebrew, and I fear Yahweh the God of the skies, who hath made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said to him, What is this that thou hast done? For the men knew that he was fleeing from the presence of Yahweh, because he had told them. Then said they to him, What shall we do to thee, that the sea may be calm to us? For the sea grew more and more tempestuous. And he said to them, Take me up, and cast me forth into the sea, so shall the sea be calm to you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. Nevertheless the men rowed hard to get them back to the land, but they could not, for the sea grew more and more tempestuous against them. For what reason they cried to Yahweh, and said, We beseech thee, O Yahweh, we beseech thee, let us not perish for this man's soul, and lay not upon us innocent blood. For thou, O Yahweh, hast done as it pleased thee. So they took up Jonah, and cast him forth into the sea, and the sea ceased from its raging. Then the men feared Yahweh exceedingly, and they offered a sacrifice to Yahweh, and made vows. And Yahweh prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights.